Welcome back to Salt Lake City, the third game of this series between number 18 Cal and Utah. Today is the rubber match after Utah claimed game one of the doubleheader yesterday, Cal taking game two. Tatum Anzaldo grounds it towards short. Posse slides over, and a couple of pitches, one down for 405 on the season, but is hitless in the series. Until now, shoots it out toward the left center field gap. Anders turning for two, and her first base hit of the series. I'll order. Back to the mound. Miranda lets it go, and a wise decision. Posse makes the play, her second putout. Arizona last weekend. Miranda's 3-2 pitch. To third base. Jimenez, accurate throw, 3 groundouts. And Anders is stranded after her double. The biggest teaching point from Coach Spencer. Smack past the third baseman, Anzaldo. And Belardi reaching base for the third time this series. Line drive caught by Butler. Couple of hard hit balls. The league in batting average. Dayton 476, Denning 450. And she's going to reach base here. Playing the short game approach. And then takes second, and the throw gets away at third. The aggressive base running for Utah pays off. They're going to send Denning back to third as the ball went out of play. Here's the throw to first, beats it out. Then, here's Denning. And that forces the throw toward third. Belardi able to come in and score, and I think the runners have been placed appropriately there based on the series. I asked her for her keys, and she just mentioned the aggressiveness of both teams. Now 2 on again is really square contact, just pulling the ball in foul territory. The 3-2, swing and a miss upstairs, and Jacobs had a nice at bat but strikes out. And she led Cal to the NCAA tournament last year for the first time in 5 years. It's her 4th year as head coach. Sharply hit to short, and Anders over to second. Utah was really threatening there. Left early, saw a couple of those calls yesterday, and Butler walks. To short, eats up Posse. Shanti Posse trying to slide over and field that ground. 1-2. To first, hits on a hop, throw to second, safe there, so both runners advance. This is going to be contested though. Quiroga falling off of second. Was she nudged though? And a call was made instantaneously by Calvin Walker. 2-2 here from Miranda to Todd. Popped up, shallow left center field. Denning calls, runner, tags. We have some confusion. Throw down to second. That was not the right play by the catcher Doyle. You don't want to throw behind like that with a runner on third, and both runners move up. Just an unfortunate decision there from Doyle. Lee, the junior from Redlands, California, swings and drives it toward left. Denning settles under it. And Cal had the answer. They score a run to top overall recruit. On the infield, high in the air, and Anzaldo gloves it. Emotion there. Grounder to second, and Butler flips to first, so they get the out either way. To shortstop, Anders has had great defense this series, has been so consistent at shortstop. Women's College World Series appearance last year, their first since 1994. Hit to first base, and Nelson retires, and Zaldo is trying to get Pac-12. Liner right to first. I thought that was maybe caught in the air. Didn't matter because Nelson tagged the bag well in time anyway. But just like last year, they can peak at the right time, and they know there's still time left. This is a huge game today to take this series. As Pond drives it to left, but balls have been staying in the yard. So far this series, 3 runs scored, second behind Brady. 393 average was fourth. 16 stolen bases as well. She grounds one into right field for a base knock. Chop toward third. Anzaldo charges, delivers quickly. What a play by Tatum Anzaldo. Down here, Cal just trying to make sure they get the batter out. Diving is rolling and making the catch. Two pitch after some long fouls. Nelson powers it high and deep, left center field, running catch by Lee. Mika Lee crashing against the wall and holding on. Bell to right field. That sends Lee moving back, and Reese Lee makes the catch. It's the type of player you want to be associated with right now, the way she is swinging the bat. 3-1 here, dangerous spot, and Butler drives it deep to right field, up against the wall. Fielded cleanly by Lee, who pumps it back in, but not before Butler on for the second time. She walked and scored in the second. Now Quiroga lines into center field, and Quiroga drives in another. She drove in the lone run yesterday in Cal's Game 2. 1-0 win, and Quiroga with a double of her own, plating Butler. That was just hit so hard. It got right by Dayton, even though the playing surface out there is a little bit soggy. With Herrera had a ground out to first base her last time up. Corners playing in, expecting maybe a bunt. She grounds it right to third. Jimenez looks the runner back and records out number 2. First batter she faces, grounds to first. Kendall Todd grounds out to Nelson. 5th today. 2-2, swings under it. They've went to the rise ball twice on Jacobs for the enough to get hitters out. The 3-2. Lifted to right field, charging, and a catch made by Todd. That was rattling a little bit around in her glove, but she held on. Got to try and induce weak contact. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Reese Lee strikes out. Randy rolling with her second strikeout of the inning, her third of the game. Strikeouts, 2 walks. Kayla Nelson has had some nice defensive plays at first, and Mika Lee's bunt attempt goes by the wayside there. One, 2 is right through for strike 3. Lopez picking up where she left off. 5 o'clock on Monday in non-conference. Ground ball towards second. That had some English on it. And Anders reaches. It would have been a chance for the third out quickly. 3-2 to her, takes the walk. Chelsea Spencer said that Pond could have easily quit. And then looking for her first hit of the game. 3-2. Same spot. And Bell is punched out. Maybe there was a request to tone it down a little bit. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Fourth. Looped right to second, and Butler, I thought, caught that in the air for sure. And yes, that's the ruling from Megan Rabin at home. Game 2, they were down 6-1, put 5 runs on the board in the 7th. Anders sliding over it short, and she's just such a fine defensive player. Of the Bears' runs. Shallow right field, and she is on base for the 3rd time. Second base hit plus a walk. Second after she walked. And now Quiroga bunts it, and the throw to get the lead runner, even with the bobble. Nelson fires it confidently to second base. Yesterday, now making her 29th pitch coming up. And the full count, offering. Beneath the zone, Allie didn't go around. As Todd to left field, it's caught. That was right at Haley Denning. Looking to extend the Bears' lead. The pitch is driven down the right field line and foul by a foot. The 0-2, but just foul. Here it comes from Lopez. And Lee strikes out. Tantalizingly close to an extra base hit, but Lopez continues to subdue the Utah hitters for Utah. They've been neutralized by Rolling, who walks Dayton. Second walk allowed by Rolling. The string of batters retired, and slaps it the other way over the shortstop's head into left field. And you see the prowess of Dayton and Denning finding their way on. Archer threw 146 pitches yesterday between the 2 games. Nelson grounds to second, flip to short. She wasn't covering in time. Anders didn't get there, but they say she eventually grabbed the ball and tagged the base. This will be reviewed for sure. Her foot on the bag, it looks like. So right now, Taylor Jacobs is due up here, and she's holding a bat. Looks like she's going to hit, making her first career start 0 for 2 with 2 strikes. Yep, they maintain the call on the Abby Dayton, the runner at third. A 1-run game. Rolling's pitch, ground ball back to second. Throw to the plate. Throw to third. It gets by in the left field. Here comes Dayton. The throw from Palm. That one's wild. Everyone is safe. It's 2-2. Runners on second and third. Jaquez reaches base. Hit sharply to second. It was the right play by Butler. But Quiroga, who was the hero yesterday, with both an RBI single and the defense behind the plate to close out the game, work. This could work as well. Ground ball to second, go-ahead run comes in. Utah has scored twice and has given themselves a chance to put Cal away in the next half inning. And the 2 runs in. Loop toward third, and this is grabbed by Anzaldo. Utah has trailed most of the way, but they have taken the lead in the 6th. Pac-12 series win this season, sorely needed. Chopped over the head at first. Nelson retreats, close play at the bag and out. She's only reached base once in the series. Grounds to second. And Velarde to Nelson. Utah 1 out away. Today's Rawlings player of the game is Mariah Lopez. Pitch on in the series yet. To left field, should be playable. Dennings got it, and the game is over, series over. Utah holds on in the 7th. They come back with 2 runs in the 6th, and the Utes have their first Pac-12 series victory of the season.